Hey guys, long time no see. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back like for good, and we'll continue making videos. And also I'm going to try really hard to look in the camera and not in the viewfinder. Forgive me if I slip up. I'm going to do my best. So one, where have I been? I have not been feeling well. I haven't been feeling well for quite a while. And if you follow me on any of my social media, you probably noticed that I haven't been around much. And when I am around, I'm talking about how depressed I am. I'm feeling a lot better. Hopefully it will stick and I'll continue to feel better. So here I am making a video today, and I wanted to answer some questions that I've gotten. Again, if you follow me on social media, you know that I've been playing around with wigs. Oh, and see my tattoos? Aren't these great? They're the strings of a guitar. I got them when I was in Nashville visiting my sister. Anyway, so I've been wearing wigs, and it's kind of been an interesting phenomenon. It seems like our generation, Generation X and older, there's like a real cultural taboo about wigs. There's like some sense of shame that we feel like if we have to turn to wigs, it means that we're unhealthy or our femininity is gone or something. There's a sense of shame and taboo around wigs, at least for our generation. I've noticed that the younger generation, some on YouTube, young women use wigs as fashion. They're accessories, and I think that's so awesome, and I would love to see women our age embrace them too. So why am I wearing wigs? It's because I bleached my hair too many times and it started falling out. That's happened before in my life. It happened when I was in my 20s, and at that point I just kind of shaved it all. I was like, woohoo, bald. And I don't mind that. I've never been emotionally attached to my hair. I'm not like wearing a wig to hide or anything, but I bleached it and it started falling out and like patchy. I still have the undercut, so I have hair on the top of my head, and it's about an inch long everywhere else. And then like this is my real hair here. So it's not short, but it is really in bad condition. It's really like straw, and this is what's left. I mean, there's more, but what I'm left with is really, really thin, the pieces that haven't broken off, and then the pieces that have broken off are, like this long. So I've got, on the top of my head, I have a combination of, like straw that's 5 or 6 inches long, and then, 2 inches of broken off brown hair. So it's not a good look. And I decided that this time I would experiment with some wigs, because I've always kind of been curious, but run up against that cultural taboo. But I've been curious, and there are some really cool wigs out there now. I don't know if it was this way in the past, but there are a lot of wigs, and a lot of wig companies, a lot of beautiful wigs, a lot of really funky wigs, a lot of fashionable wigs, at all price ranges. I ordered $10 wigs on rosegal.com, and they actually came. I wasn't expecting. I was not sure if they were going to come, but they came, and they're $10 wigs, but they're fun to play with. So I've got a collection of wigs now. I bought some on wigtypes.com that are a little more expensive. They were in the 20 to 30 range, and then I've got a couple. This one was closer to like 80 because I got it on closeout. So this is a wig called Natalie by Jon Renau. I really like this. It looks like a hairstyle that I've had in my life, although it's a little more polished than mine. I tried to funk it up, but it's not going to get as funky as my own hair. But it's really close to what I've had in the past, and it's close to my natural color at the roots. And then, it grows out to this nice blonde color. So this was a really safe wig to start with because it's so similar to my own hair and my own style. So I'll show you the back. It's really short in the back. And then there's this longer part in the front. You can tuck it behind your ears. And if you're like me and you have some hair, you can pull it out the front and kind of blend it in. And that's what I did. All of this in the front is my own hair. And I blended it into the wig. Fortunately, it's fairly close in color, so it's not too obvious. But yeah, you can style this in lots of different ways. You can clip it back. It's fun, and it's cute, and I would probably get this one in more colors because I love this style. I've got other styles too. I've got a couple of really long wigs that I would probably cut to a length that is fun for me. And that's the key word here, is fun. I'm doing this because I want to have fun. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to hide or because I'm ashamed of my appearance or anything. I'm doing this to have fun. I'm going to order some like crazy color wigs, some blue and green. Just, it's fun, and it should be fun. And I would like to invite you, my viewers, to kind of change your thinking about wigs and kind of see them as fashion and as fun, and not as a way to hide. Because yeah, because it's fun, and watch some wig videos on YouTube, and you'll see kids are having fun with wigs today, and we should too. We grown-ups should have fun with wigs. So let's see. I got a couple questions. I'll try to remember what they were. I got this one on wigoutlet.com, which I believe is a spin-off of wigs.com. And again, this is by Jon Renau, and that's a more high-end brand. And it's pretty decent quality. It doesn't have any combs in it, so it's kind of flipping around on my head. I guess I have a small head. I might get some combs and put them in there just to keep it from moving around. And it's got, it's called a rooted color, so it has what looks like roots growing in, and then the highlights and different shades going on here. It's super fun. It's really cute, and I think it has some permatease. If you're somebody who's watching this video as a review, I don't think I know enough about wigs yet to give a really good review. I'm really just learning, and I'm making this video more for the people who already follow me and have kind of noticed that I've been playing around with wigs and have asked me questions, and also just to explain where I am and where I've been. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. So it's got some permatease, but it's not. I've seen more. I have a Dolce by Enrico, I think, and that one has a lot more permatease. Let's see, I haven't cut this at all or straightened it or anything. This is almost straight out of the box. I kind of put some product in and scrunched it up to make it look a little more funky, but I haven't altered it in any way. Whereas almost all the other wigs that I have bought, I've cut and straightened and curled and altered a lot. But this one is so, like I said, so close to a style that I've had in the past, and so close to my own hair that I didn't need to do much. So yes, for my people who follow me, this is a wig called Natalie by Jon Renau, and I got it from Wig Outlet. I already said this. And another, like I said, another place that I've gotten some really fun wigs is wigtypes.com, and then rosegal.com, which is, I believe, based in China, and they sell knockoffs, and I knew that going in, and I wanted to get some wigs, some really inexpensive wigs to just play around with and learn from, and cut and style, and kind of get my feet wet with wigs that if I ruined it wouldn't be such a big deal. So that's how I started, was just getting some really inexpensive wigs so I could learn, so I wouldn't ruin something that costs a lot. And it's been fun. I've really been enjoying it. So I will probably do some more wig reviews as I learn more and as I get more wigs. I want to send a shout out to Faux Hair Fabulous. I will link her below. Hey, I'm making a video. Can you come back later? And ditto I'll link her, and Blondie Locks, I'll link her too, because their videos have been super helpful for me. And they're funny and well made, and they've been really helpful. So I'll link their channels below so you can take a look at them. And I think that's all I have to say now. I don't want this to be so long, because I tend to talk way too long. So if you have any questions, please ask below and I will answer them. And it's good to see everybody, and I will try to be back regularly. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.